Yeah, my name is Ndumiso Lindi, aka The Rooster, all the way from Eastern Cape, based in Johannesburg. And yeah, I'm a comic. Thank you, stop it. And I love my music, I pretty much love, I'm open to anything. So that's me. What do I love eating? I eat anything, you know. And yeah, that's me, man. I'm a pretty much very simple guy. When I started comedy, I wasn't like a regular guy, t-shirt, jeans on stage, all stars, you know. And then a comic came to me and he said, you need to work on your look. I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, you look like everyone else. You just need to work on your look. I'm like, okay. My brother was into hats, my older brother. You know, he had these different type of hats that I used to steal sometimes and rock them before he comes back from school. So I started rocking his hats, buying my own. Every time I would come from lectures to go prepare, to go shower and prepare to go to a gig, my friends would be sitting there watching me dress up. And he'd be like, he was just teasing me. He's like, I look like a rooster. But he said it in Xhosa, like, you look, Umkagi is a rooster in Xhosa. A few weeks after that, he was coming out of his building, the engineering building. And I was doing graphic design. I was coming out of the graphic design building. And he shouted across the student center, like, say, rooster! I was like, wow, I'm keeping that. It just has a nice ring to it. So I became Ndumiso Lindi the Rooster. I was always around the underdogs, you know. It's just some magic, just teasing each other, roasting each other. It's always just, I would say, what? I learned the art of teasing someone without offending them. That's how we used to do it. Yeah, you know. I was always around the underdogs, you know. It's just some magic, just teasing each other, roasting each other. It's always just, I would say, what? I learned the art of teasing someone without offending them. That's how we used to do it. Yeah, you know. So you also get you involved, you know, into this whole vibe that we had. So when I moved from home to Cape Town to go to tertiary, I met a guy called Molite Matabu, who's still my best friend now. He's the one who said, hey man, because now I carried that vibe of teasing and, you know, when we were all together, to my new friends at tertiary, because we had catering. So when we were sitting there, I would just literally tease from the person who's sitting next to me and run it up the table, you know. It became a show. Like, people look forward to it. They're like, oh, it's supper time or dinner or lunch. Ndumiso is about to roast somebody, you know. So my friend said, hey man, you should try stand-up. I'm like, what is that? And he tells me what it is. I'm like, I am not prepared to go stand in front of people and make them laugh. He's like, you're already doing it. I'm like, I'm not doing it. Until he used to take me, there was a group of comedians called the Cape Town Comedy Collectives. The young likes of Lois Okola was there, the young Stuart Taylor, Kat Schoonraads, you can name it, you know, all the big names now. They were there, and I went with him because he wanted to stand up, my friend. But he ended up just stopping it. But they had these workshops in Salt River. So I just accompanied him. I went and I checked out this whole stand-up thing. It was a small room and comics get on stage, perform, and then the other comics will fix things up for you. So you perform in front of comics with this workshop. And then they looked at us like, you guys want to jump on? I'm like, I'm not, he is. I was stubborn for a while, you know, until the competition started, they will happen.
And then it was a one-way journey from there?
Yep.
And what was the reaction from your family members when you finally said, this is the...
Oh, they laughed at it. I guess with my parents, they were just happy I'm still studying. My mom was like, as long you don't lose focus with those books, yeah, you can go be a clown.
Last but not least, talking about your dad, give us a taste of Boys Don't Cry.
Oh man. Can't really give you a taste. That's the strange thing. You know, I've tried to test the show in comedy clubs, but I can't because I need to be in that space where everything links up, you know, instead of just going on stage and talk talk up and do jokes up for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you know, and it just doesn't make sense. But I speak about growing up, his rules. I speak about because he was this perfect person, when the letdown came, how it hit, you know, because you're trying to impress this perfect person, you know, you're trying to get a nod, or you're trying to get a well done, but it never comes. And then when you hear about his mistake, and then you like, guy, really? You know, I speak about those things. I'm really opening up with this show. So July last year, people have made a mistake. Most of these publications have made a mistake of, they see the title Boys Don't Cry in July, and they think we're saying the show is Boys Don't Cry and it's happening in July. But it's the whole title, Boys Don't Cry in July, for a reason. Because Boys Don't Cry, that first part is what usually dads say to their sons. You know, you must man up, you must get up, fall off a bike, get up, man up, don't cry, you know. So you're there now dusting yourself off. And then the in July part, that's when I lost him last year, you know. So July was horrible for me. That's when I cried a lot. Much as I tried to man up, but tears, I've come to realize they're like EFF. You just can't stop them. They are coming, Baba. You know what I mean? So I decided to combine Boys Don't Cry in July, you know, and create this awesome show just dedicated to him. And it's not just about him. It's about, you know, me going through manhood, boyhood, manhood. Especially just the comparison, whether it's about me or him or anyone else out there, fatherhood, this and this and that, whether I take anything currently happening in the country, comparing when we lost Madiba, the father of the nation, to Jacob Zuma, the guy who wanted to be the father of the nation, literally, with all the 23 kids, and you know. So it's a play. Everything, whatever I'm gonna talk about, goes back to the title. See?